If he's convicted, would that disqualify him from your vote?
Not at all. I'll vote for him if he's in prison.
Tell me why.
Because he's the only one standing up against everybody fighting for us. And if we don't have somebody in there fighting for us, we all lose.
Is there anything he could do to disqualify you from your vote?
Right now, turn Democratic. And
What about murder?
who?
Well, just anyone.
On accident?
No, on purpose.
On purpose?
President Xi, very good conversations. I liked him a lot. I told him we shot 57 missiles into Syria while he was having chocolate cake. I was with the president of Finland, and he said, we have a much different, we're a forest nation. He called it a forest nation. And they spend a lot of time on raking and cleaning and doing things, and they don't have any problem. And when it is, it's a very small problem. So I know everybody's looking at that.
You're a Trump supporter, right?
Of course I am.
Perfect.
Go Trump.
Who says I am not under the special protection of God? What do you think about that? Do you think...
I feel like that's okay.
That's okay?
If Trump's an atheist, that's okay.
I do not see why man should not be as cruel as nature. Well, why do you think he comes up with that?
Well, man is the cruelest animal.
Great liars are also great magicians. Wow. Well, I think that, he's going to lie in any way, probably to, support the country, to keep the country going.
Good.
There'll be good lies,
So you support everything that he's kind of said in this pamphlet here and in these quotes, right?
Of course. I'm a Trump fan.
Because Trump, because Trump said it.
Are you watching it?
No, sir.
No. Why not?
Well, time.
You don't have time to watch a 2-hour hearing.
Yeah,
No.
not at all.
How long are you here today?
Until 5.
Until 5, which is you got here at
I got here at 7.
7, which makes it 10 hours.
Right.
What about what happened on January 6th? What do you think what happened there?
I don't really know what happened on January 6th.
January 6th,
The election day?
No, election day was back in November.
I don't even know what.
Do you know about January 6th?
No,
So when I say January 6th, that means just
nothing. I don't know.
that's just a day to you.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the insurrection attempt at the Capitol?
I mean, that's like going back to Superman with, the Olsen as the reporter, carrying a little recorder. Why, they had video. They could have had him on video, but they didn't. Plus he has the presidential, with no discretion whatsoever.
He has no discretion. She doesn't even know what she's saying.
He can take,
his, the Records Act, the presidential, that protects.
But he is being charged with the Espionage Act, right? Or violating it?
No, he
trumps everything.
He had them come to his home. They had the opportunity to go through everything.
Right.
And they told him just to put some better locks on, then they came back,
There you go.
He has the right as a president to...
There's audio tape of him with classified documents, sharing them with people who didn't have that security clearance. Does any of that bother you?
No, I think they've been after him so long that all of this is just a witch hunt like he described it. I don't think there's anything Trump's done wrong. I think that the desperate opposition is just after him. I mean, they started out, and they've been after him 8 different ways, and they're going to keep after him until they can get him in jail, I think.
People are flushing toilets 10 times, 15 times, as opposed to once. They end up using more water. I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me. Like you'll go person, woman, man, camera, TV.
You're not known to be a humble man, but I wonder.
I think I am actually humble. I think I'm much more humble than you would understand.
And the whole COVID thing is part of that whole deep state control thing.
I think Fauci is a fraud. And
Why is Fauci a fraud?
because he's not a scientist, okay? And
He's an immunologist. Is that not a scientist?
no.
Usually it takes 5 years for a drug, and we're doing emergency use, so that's not going through the normal channels.
And Donald Trump was responsible for the emergency use, right? He got it done so quickly.
That's correct. He got the vaccines ready, and what was funny, they were ready before the election.
So if Donald Trump says they're ready, then why should we wait for more trials?
There's no way I'm going to take the vaccine.
But Donald Trump said we should all take the vaccine.
That's cool.
But I thought you said you believe everything Donald Trump says.
I do believe everything Donald Trump says.
What are people not talking about that they should?
They're not talking about our worldview. Everybody's laughing at America because we have the weakest president we've ever had in the history. He likes everybody but America. Because he's crooked. He's gotten a lot of money, millions over the years with his son Hunter. But the thing with it, Russia, China, everybody's laughing because we have no strength. We are not the America of 10 years ago. It's scary.
So we were stronger when President Obama was in office?
No.
That was 10 years ago.
No, yeah. Obama started this whole mess and started dividing us. When Trump came in, he started getting us back to our roots, back to loving America, back to helping get rid of the regulations so we can be more energy efficient. Now, look at we're buying our oil from where? A foreign country when we have enough here in this country to take care of us plus many?
Well, we've always bought our oil from other countries.
No, but we could produce more here. He's hurting big businesses. Look at what's going on. You've got big businesses that are going out of business. Did you hear about the drug? Not CVS, but one of them. Rite Aid. They're going out of business. They're closing over 100 stores.
You started to talk about immigration. Tell me about that.
So who are these people in our country? They're not vetted, right? We don't know nothing of them. So
They're asylum seekers, essentially, right?
and that's fine. You know, I love people. I love diversity. I do. I honestly, in my heart, I do. What I see on TV, what I read on the news is a lot of people getting bused from Texas, Governor Abbott, saying we cannot sustain all these people coming in.
Do you think that's PR and propaganda, or do you think you take him at his word?
No, I absolutely believe it, because the reason I say I believe that is because Governor Abbott, he's sitting there saying he can't sustain this. So if Abbott, he's not even on the border where Texas is, right? And if Abbott can't sustain the influx of immigrants that are coming, then what do you think is happening in Texas, where they're right there on the border? I mean, that should speak volumes.
My thoughts? Oh, I'm not worried about it. Not worried, like you don't think he did what he's being accused of? I mean, what's this indictment being accused of? It's like, you know, they hand out indictments like cookies.
Yeah.
Well, he's only been indicted twice. I mean, like, so you have the Manhattan DA and then the federal. Oh, that Manhattan DA, what a piece of I mean, a porn star? I mean, look. It's a logical fallacy when you try to respond to someone's argument, kind of break down someone's argument by just referencing something else separate from the conversation.
Well, you guys do that all the time. You can't talk to...
That was a whataboutism right there.
No, the point is you can't talk to a liberal.
You're talking to one right now.
Don't be silly. I could wrap you around my finger in 2 seconds. The bottom line is...
Careful.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, what it means is you've been lying so long you don't know how to tell the truth. The entire insanity for so long, you still don't know how to tell the truth. So we're unraveling it. It's like a piece of thread on the sweater.
So do you agree?
Apart and you guys are losing.
Do you agree the Espionage Act outlines certain things you can and can't do with classified material?
Yeah. So why?
And do you agree on an audio? Don't you agree?
The same thing for Biden.
Because we don't yet have evidence that he did the same things Trump did.
Not only did he do it, he had no authority to do it as vice president.
He obstructed an investigation.
Declassify anything he wanted as president, but this piece of dreck can't do anything as vice president. Do you understand?
Let's bring the heat down and just let me ask an honest question. In the recording that's been released now, you can hear Trump saying, this is still classified. I could have declassified it as president, but I didn't know.
Okay. He didn't know.
No, he did know. He did know.
It doesn't matter.
Nancy Pelosi, she is very responsible for what went on then. She planned it.
She planned what happened?
I believe so.
Why did she plan to get attacked by a mob of Trump supporters?
Because she wanted to be able to blame it on the Trump supporters and have something bad to say about them.
Shouldn't we investigate that?
Yes.
So you must be watching the January 6th committee.
No.